Hi everyone, I'm Trinity Thomas. I attended the University of Florida. During my time at UF, I was the 2020, 2022, and 2023 SEC Gymnast of the Year. I was the 2023 SEC Athlete of the Year. I'm a 3-time national champion. I'm a 2-time Honda Award winner, and I'm a 34-time All-American. So I started gymnastics when I was 7 years old. I was flipping around my mom's house. She put me in cheerleading, and then the gymnastics coach saw me doing cheerleading and I got invited to the gymnastics team, and the rest is history. So from the start, gymnastics was something that I loved immediately. You could not keep me out of the gym, and I knew it was something I wanted to do for a long time. And once I started watching college gymnastics, I immediately knew, even before I knew what the Olympics was, I knew I wanted to be an NCAA gymnast. And so that was like my first goal. And then later I found out what elite gymnastics was and what the Olympics was, and I wanted to do that too. So I started taking gymnastics pretty seriously, pretty quickly, early on into my career. So I had a lot of fun, and it was a great career. I decided I wanted to do elite. I don't remember exactly at what age, but it was a little later than most girls did, because most girls went from tops to hopes to junior elite to senior elite, and so I started as a junior elite and started going to camps, and it was definitely intimidating being at a camp with some of the best gymnasts in the world. And at first I didn't feel like I belonged, and I guess honestly for a while I didn't feel like I belonged, and I worked hard and I tried my best, and I was good on beam and I was bouncy on floor, but bars and vault were not my strongest events, and so I had to work extra hard at those, and eventually it started to click and I was able to kind of look around and be like, okay, maybe I do belong here and maybe I can do this. And so it was something that I just worked on my confidence from year to year, and I continued to do that throughout my college career as well, and here I am now. I knew early on that I wanted to do college gymnastics, and I knew I wanted to go somewhere warm. I knew I wanted to go somewhere that had great academics and a great gymnastics team. And I come from a big family. I'm the oldest of 5 in my family. I have 3 younger sisters and 1 younger brother, so I was looking for my home away from home, and I got to had the privilege of visiting a lot of schools, some great ones, probably some of everybody's favorites, and they were all amazing. And ultimately I chose to go to the University of Florida because the academics are amazing, the gymnastics is unreal. As soon as I stepped on campus, I felt accepted and I felt wanted, and I felt like they were my family before I even got there. And luckily at the time, I knew a lot of people on the team, so they were a lot of my friends, and I got to go and do gymnastics with all of them, and it was literally the best time of my life. So I got my first 10 my sophomore year at a home meet against LSU, and it was on bars. And you heard me earlier, bars was not one of my stronger events, and by college I had gotten pretty good at bars, I would say, and so I was learning how to swing and not muscle through a bar routine. I finally had my big girl dismount, my double layout, and so I knew it was something that I worked hard for. My freshman year bar routines went well, and so going into sophomore year I was excited to give it another go. I had the goal, I made a goal like from my freshman year to get a 10-0 on every event. And so little did I know my first one would be on bars, but I just remember before my routine, like every routine is the same to me. I know what I do every day in the gym. I have to go up there and do no more, no less, and just be me. And so I just did my normal bar routine, and I remember nailing the dismount, and my teammates came around me so fast after I presented to the judges. They were so excited, everyone's screaming, and then we're waiting for the score, and the 10 goes up, and when I tell you, the O-Dome was so loud, it felt like it was shaking. It was the most incredible experience ever, and that was my first perfect 10. So I feel like early on in my career, the 10s didn't really get to me, but then the more that people would say things, the more that I would feel that pressure, because then I was like, oh, maybe I do. Of course, I wanted to go out there and be perfect every time, but that's just not realistic. And I strived for that every single day in the gym, and I strived for that every time I stepped out on the competition floor. But I tried to leave that pressure, in the locker room, wherever. I tried to leave that pressure away from me. And it was not always easy, and I feel like as my career went on, it only got more difficult because my expectations of myself grew, everyone's expectations of me grew, and so of course that's a pressure that you feel every single day. So it was difficult, but it was something that I don't control the scores, I just control what I go out there and do. And so I just focused on, again, doing what I did in the gym every single day and trying to just do the best version of me that I could possibly do. I never paid attention to stats. I didn't pay attention, honestly, to who had what, had done what. It wasn't something that was of importance to me. Like, I just wanted to go out there and do my gymnastics and do the best that I could do, and whatever that was is what it was. And so when people started saying I was getting close to the 10-0 record, I was like, whoa, like I had never thought about it ever. And so that's the only reason that I would start thinking about it. And then it kind of like added this pressure of like, now everyone's asking me about it. Now I'm like, oh, now I have to get a 10. So like, honestly, it made it worse, but it's okay. But it, it was something else to strive for, I guess. And so that part was fun too. Enjoy every single moment, because those moments will be memories one day, and gymnastics is not forever. And you are gonna look back on your gymnastics career and you wanna remember all of the good times you had and how much you've grown and how hard you worked. And even through the tough times, just remember, it makes you so much stronger. And if you're going through a hard time right now, just know that like at the end of the tunnel is a bright light, and you're gonna be okay, and you're gonna do great things no matter what. Obviously we know like nobody's perfect, and I always try to say like strive for progress, not perfection, because you can always move forward and get better every single day. But like, to me, perfection is unrealistic, because obviously like we're doing gymnastics, but it's subjective. There's someone judging us, and so I think it's always been more important to me to just get a little bit better each day, and to look at my routines and find what I can do better, so that I had something to go back into the gym and work for every single practice. And so that's always been the most important thing to me, and I think that that's something that you guys should focus on too.